Hello, this is Angie from Handmade Natural Beauty. If you had seen the batch or the video before that I had a batch that I was very nervous about, and I titled the video Failed Batch. It was one of my first attempts at goat's milk soap, and I had some liquid rising out of it and I wasn't really sure what was going on. Well, this is an updated video to that. So if you saw when I cut it, it just had pockets that just did not seem to come together. Some liquid was rising out of there, and my concern was it lye heavy? Were those lye pockets? Anything of that nature? And after doing some research and also consulting a fellow soap maker who came over and inspected it with me, we determined that I didn't mix that batch well enough, and so it was the fragrance that was coming out. So what I decided to do is do a rebatch with hot process, and so this is the result. So I wanted to show you how that looks, and I'm really happy with it. I added a little more fragrance, so you know, it smells really good, like I had originally anticipated. It's a little bit thicker looking, not as smooth as the other cold processed goat's milk soap, but I think that's okay, especially for a fragrance like this. It's almond. So I'll get this out of the mold, and I'll be right back here and we will cut it up. Okay, I'm back. It's Angie from Handmade Natural Beauty, about to cut up the rebatched almond goat's milk soap. Turns out, or it looks like this has definitely turned out the way I'd like it to have, and so it wasn't a failed batch after all. And the other good news about this is it will be available immediately because it was hot processed, so it does not need to cure on the shelf like my regular goat's milk soaps do. So that is the other good news. So we're just going to cut right through here. Alright, it's a nice kind of caramel color. There's really no swirl to be seen, so I'll just show you a couple of these, just kind of what they look like. There's a lot of the almond in there, so this is going to be a really nice exfoliating soap as well as moisturizing. It is one of the goat's milk varieties, but being that it has those a lot of the almonds in there, that should also help exfoliate too, so good for dry skin. So I really like how this turned out, and I'm happy that it wasn't a batch that had to be just disposed of. It's nice to know that there's options, you know, when something doesn't go right, you can rebatch. And so what I did to do my rebatching is I just grated everything up and then cooked it on low on my crock pot, and just added a little bit of liquid, you know, some water. You can do water or milk, but I just added some water just to keep it moist, so it's not, you know, didn't get too dried out, and then molded it. And the other thing that was nice, you know, I wasn't intending on doing a swirl because it does end up a thicker soap, so it would be a little bit more difficult to do a swirl. So this worked out fine, that it just stayed one consistent batter and just patted it in there. So I will also put the link on there to this soap, and like I said, you don't even need to wait for it to cure. It's already fully cured and safe to use. So I think I'm going to cut up the little extras here and start to use them. So again, thank you for watching. I appreciate your comments and subscriptions, and if you have any questions on the products, please feel free to let me know. Again, the website is naturalbeautysoaps.net, and I thank you very much for watching. This is Angie from Handmade Natural Beauty, wishing you a naturally beautiful day.